Welcome back. Have you noticed this rally in oil last couple of weeks? Oil prices now trading near $45 a barrel. That's the highest level since November. This coming as U.S. oil production slows and global producers pull back, going back and forth over production freeze. My next guest says making OPEC irrelevant is the key to keeping prices from sinking lower. Joining us right now is VP Capital Chairman Boone Pickens. Boone, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. You said that oil prices would go back up, so you nailed it again. Do you think we're going to continue to see moves upwards in oil?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? What's behind this?
Well, first, November of 14, we had 1,609 rigs running on oil, drilling for oil in the United States. Today, we have 342. That's enough right there to, when you shut down the rigs, you're not adding production, and you immediately experience a decline because these wells are shale wells. They have been fractured.
Less capacity.
Well, no, they'll start, say, at 2,000 barrels a day, like Pioneer announced yesterday they were getting completion of 2,000 to 3,000. But a year later, they're down to 500.
So less supply is the bottom line.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
You've got to keep feeding the monkey. You know, you got to keep drilling the wells.
Do you think that was Saudi Arabia, basically? We've had this discussion on this set many times. The fact that the Saudis wanted to basically kill the shale industry in the U.S. Was that the intent?
Well, you've had 5 times since 1980 where the oil price has dropped at least 50% from its high. 5 times it's happened. 4 times the Saudis have balanced the market by cutting production. Their production. They said before this one happened they would not cut. So what they told the United States is, you are the new swing producer. Mm-hmm. Well, we swing because of economics here. Mm-hmm. We don't have, they don't call up and say, shut everything back, you know. I mean, it's 1,000 producers is what we have. And when they're not making any money, I mean, and the decline curve takes over, so we hit 9.7 million barrels a day before it broke. Mm-hmm. Now we're down to 9.1, and within 6 months we'll be down to 8.5. Mm. So we're down 1 million barrels in the last year.
Okay. Are you surprised by the Saudi announcement of they're going to take Aramco public? They're saying it's going to happen in 2017. What do you think happens there with Aramco?
I don't know. I wouldn't put a penny in Aramco.
Really?
You think I'm going to have stockholders' rights? I'm a stockholder advocate.
Hey, Boone, just a question with Iran.
Yeah, and you're a man too.
With Iran coming
what about
on,
women?
And now with Saudi saying that they can go as low as the mid-20s, even lower, and being profitable. Are you concerned that they kind of reboost and open the floodgates a little?
Who, the Iranians?
Yeah.
You can't. They put nothing into their production over the years. They haven't had the money to. And you can't just say, turn it on, turn it off. It's not like a faucet. And so yes, they can.
So is there a false perception of them coming back on? Is that
There's a false perception of how high they can.
How high?
They're talking about 1 million barrels. Well, we know they were shipping oil out of Iran across Iraq. Satellites, you could see the truck flow back and forth. So they're not. I think when they say 1 million barrels, I think it's closer to 200,000.
And then
Boone,
wow.
Go ahead. Sorry, Dagan.
I just want to ask you big picture. This economy hadn't grown faster than 3% in a decade. You're the president of the United States. What's the first thing you're going to do to?
When did it happen?
Well, I'm appointing you. I'm
Okay.
anointing you the
Giving
president
you the,
right now.
promotion.
Make the economy grow. Boom. First decision.
What would I do?
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be something done for the economy. We're sitting here with 19 trillion in debt, or it was, yes, maybe 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody's got to address that sometime, and you're going to have to address it by growing the economy. All these people that are running for president say, I'm going to grow the economy and everything else. They don't tell you how they're going to do it. The way to do it is off of cheap energy. We have the cheapest energy in the world, and you rebuild the economy off of cheap energies. That's simple. You got to get off this 2% growth. That's no growth.
How do you do it, Boone? How do you do it?
You bring companies back to us in the United States.
That's tax reform.
And exactly, you have to have tax reform in it too.
Yeah.
But somebody's got to come up with a plan. Now, I think Donald Trump's going to be the nominee, and I think he'll beat Hillary Clinton. But Donald Trump still hadn't told me how he's going to do it, other than he says he's going to do it.
So why are you so sure he's going to beat Hillary Clinton? I mean, when you look at the polls, Hillary Clinton keeps beating him. I know a lot of people say throw out the polls. They don't tell us really what's going on. But why are you so sure Donald Trump can beat Clinton?
Well, you're seeing polls today before we have the nominees. Once you get the two nominees, Hillary Clinton, I don't think, I'm going to really stick my neck out here, I don't think that she will be the nominee for the Democrats.
Well, I'm going to take two bets with you, just for $1 each.
She's not going to be the nominee for the Democrats, Robert Wolf.
I bet you she's the next president. And you should read her infrastructure plan, because it's the only plan with real depth that includes energy. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay, that's good. Okay. And I will read it.
I'm going to have you read it, and
because
we'll
I
have a good discussion.
But what about her tax reform plan, Robert?
Listen, I think right now we need business tax reform. I've been saying that all along.
But she wants to raise taxes.
Yeah, I think her tax reform and the Republicans' tax reform both have to figure out what the right balance is to get passed in Congress. Neither her side nor the Republican side will get passed.
They need to do something.
I totally agree.
Yeah, and now, my dad used to say, you know, hell, it's time to make a decision now, even if it's a bad one. But
well,
we've got to do something different.
We got to jump. Where do you think oil will be end of the year?
50, 60.
$50, $60 a barrel, up from 45. Boone, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Good, thank you. Are you dismissing me?
I am missing you. No, I'm not dismissing you. I'm missing you.
No one can
because you don't come on enough. Boone Pickens joining us there.